Hello, my name is Qail Muhki from Winnipeg, Canada, and this is my computer science internal assessment. Now, unlike most people who choose to make their games based on Java or just random computer games and stuff like that, I chose to make a Windows Phone application which is available through the Windows Store. This application is a simple game that my brother came up with, and it's where balloons will fly from the bottom of the screen and you have to pop them as they come. Now, we're on the home screen currently, and we can see a play button, a scores button, the title of menu, as well as the title of the application and a little ad. So now if we click the high score button, we'll see a couple of scores that are stored right now. We have 7 in total, and we see the bottom few don't have names while the top 2 do. And the reason why this is because the user has the opportunity to save their name along with their score, or just their score as is. Now when we click the play button, immediately we see a title saying pop the balloons, a score counter, and 2 buttons at the top. If we click the button that has the pause button, we see the game pauses. Then when we click the other button, we see the sound turns off. As we saw in the background of that, there was sound playing, as well as when the balloons were popped, we could hear the popping noise. Now here we come to a save point where we can save our name. So let's put Qail, and then we can see our score is underneath. So now let's click save, and we saved it, and we see right here Qail with 13. So now this again goes back and shows that we can save the actual game and our scores with it. Now let's look at some of the code. Now in this project there are a few things that are chosen specifically for this project. For example, if we look at the game page specifically, we can see exactly how the XNA framework works. So as soon as you click on the game page, you'll see there are a few data types that are not familiar from what languages, and this would be like sound effect, texture 2D, drawable ads, vectors 2, and that's about it. Now these are made specifically for the XNA framework, and they enable the developers to have an easier time developing apps. As well, it makes things a lot easier when you're using the XNA framework. Now, when we look at our Solution Explorer, we can see that all of the sounds and images have to go in the content folder right here, where we can see fonts, images, songs, and sounds. Now up here I have an image folder as well. Now this is because of XAML. Now if we look at a XAML page, like the high score XAML page, or the main page XAML page, we can see immediately that there are images being used. Right here we have 2 images, and these images will link to the top right here where we see the image for the play button, which is right here, play button, and then we have the high score button, which is right here. Now these images will link to the XAML pages and the actual application pages, while these images down here are part of XNA, and they will go to the XNA or game files. Now if I had more time to develop this app, I would add a feature where I can have a database, and the high scores can be transferred worldwide so people can compete with other people. As well, I would have tried to incorporate a feature where you can take pictures of people or use pictures from your phone and pop them instead of balloons. Well, this is it for my final project. The IB document will contain much more information, and hope you guys have a good day.